And I'm not okay with standing by, watching people deal with this stuff, hurt from this stuff, feel pain from this stuff. I am not okay because I know there is a better way. And I'm just here to free some people up. That's it. That's what I'm here to do, to free some people up. Y'all, I'm not okay with it.
To some, boundaries are just placing limits. To me, it's where the limitless things begin.
Hello, hello, hello. And thank you for tuning into the Boundaries and More podcast with Jess Abraham. I am your host, Jess Abraham, your favorite boundaries coach. And today's episode is brought to you by Joyful Styles. Joyful Styles is a lifestyle brand that provides premium quality apparel that promotes joy and positivity. Joyful Styles believes how we approach a situation matters, and choosing to be joyful makes all the difference. You have the power, and it's time to embrace it. So, get your Joyful Styles apparel at joyfulstyles.com. That's JoyfulStylez.com. Let's go, let's go. Y'all, I'm ready to get into it. I'm gonna make sure I take my time today. Before we get into it, I want to let you all know those of you who have not taken that boundaries quiz yet, the link for you is in the show notes to take that boundaries quiz. However, you can also text me the word boundaries to 210-801-9153. I'll get that sent right over to you. Also, I have a very, very practical guide where I'm spilling the tea, y'all. 5 things about boundaries I wish I knew sooner. Right. And the things that you can do in your life right now to make it better for you. You don't need to go through all the things that I went through or learned, all the things that I learned. Listen, you'll need to learn it. It don't need to take as much time, I should say, right? You learn it, but don't let it take as much time. So that guide for you is in the show notes as well. Again, that's 5 things about boundaries I wish I knew sooner. Click the link in the show notes or just text me the word sooner to 210-801-9153. And I got you. I'll get it sent right over to you, y'all. All right, y'all. Because I really want to get into this episode. I want to spill my heart out to you all, and just to get a little extra vulnerable with you today, right? Just a little bit more vulnerable with you today, and I'm looking forward to it, right, y'all? So y'all seen it? You seen the title for the episode, and yeah. Let's just get right into it, y'all. Y'all see it. I'm not okay. I am not okay, y'all. And before some of you, some of you may know me and know how I am and my personality and the bubbliness and the joyfulness, all the things, right? But I want to let you all know. So I want to tell you all, don't get too concerned, right? Don't get too concerned. I want you to just hear me out here, okay? I'm not okay. I'm not okay with constantly and consistently inconveniencing myself for others. I'm not okay with that. This is a lesson I learned early on, right? Something about myself I learned early on. And as time goes on, I begin to become more patient and things of that sort. And I go about things a different way. But ultimately, y'all, it doesn't matter what the situation is, who the person is, what the things are. I am not okay with constantly and consistently inconveniencing myself for others. I am not okay with that. And I want you to know that that's okay, right? If you're someone who's not okay with that either, that's okay, right? There's a group of us. There's a group of us not okay, right? Not okay with that, y'all. Again, it doesn't matter what it looks like. Okay, let me take a step back for a second. Now, listen, I'm not talking about helping others out and doing things for others, blessing others in a certain way, all this different stuff. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. What constantly and consistently inconveniencing myself for others. I'm not okay with that, y'all. I'm not okay. Look, y'all, I'm not done. It's a list, right? It's a list of things I'm not okay with. So I'm gonna get right into the next one, right? I won't be before you long. Not today. I'm just letting you know the things I'm not okay with. All right. Now look, I am not okay. I am not okay with working for something and others looking for a handout and or looking to tear that thing down that I've been working for. I'm not okay with that, y'all. Again, I am in the blessing business. I bless multiple people. We consistently bless people all the time. So I'm not talking about not blessing people. Listen, hear me clearly. What I'm saying is I'm not okay with working for something and then others just want me to do the work just so they can put their hands out to get what I've worked for. I am not okay with that. I am not okay. I'm not okay with that, y'all. I'm not. Y'all, it's just there's no fiber in my being that allows me to be like, oh, it's okay. No, I am not okay. Again, we're in the blessing business. We're not here to take care of the people who playing victim and always looking like, can I have this? Can I have that? Can I do that? No. Go work for yours. Go do something about your situation instead of just begging and playing the victim. I'm not okay with it, y'all. I'm not okay. Y'all, I'm not okay with it. I'm not. All right, listen, y'all. I'm telling you, I just want to pour my heart out to y'all today. Be extra vulnerable with you. This is about me, y'all. I pray all these episodes to free people up, but I'm letting y'all know today. I'm letting y'all know the things that I feel and I am not okay with. Personally, right? Personally. Look, y'all, again. Next, I am not okay. I am not okay with letting things get so far out of hand and feeling like it's been too long or I've gone too far to turn back. I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with that mentality to do that, y'all. I'm not okay. Letting things get too far out of hand, like, man, extremes. Like, one of the things that pops in my mind when I think about this stuff is personally, for me, my fitness goals, right? There's been multiple times in my life where I've did what I needed to do, get in shape for a while, and then something happens. I revert to some old unhealthy habits or ways, and then here I am. Yeah, not in a good space again, right? And the need to release more weight, right? So I've done that. I've done it like now I'm in the process of still releasing the extra weight that I've gained in the past 2 years or so. Right? It's just like, man, I look at some of the I look at some of the pictures that from last year or the year before and I'd be like, man, okay, I was tripping last year and the year before on those sides. Like, I'm gonna get back there. I'm gonna get back there, y'all. I'm not okay with the mentality that says, no, Jazz, you've put on too much weight that you cannot go back or you cannot do something about it. Y'all, I'm not okay with that mentality. I'm not. I know. Man, God is so good. Thank you, God. I know that because I've done it before and God has been with me and on my side and life has happened and I've let things get out of hand to a certain extent. I know though, because I've done it before, I can do it again and even better with more insights. I know where I went wrong, y'all. I know where I went wrong. I know where it started going downhill. I know what happened, right? I've been evaluating and all the things, but I'm not okay with the mentality that says, nope, I've gone too far. I've put on too many extra pounds. I've been in this situation for this amount of years and only kind of teeter-tottering on the line. There's nothing I can do. I'm not okay with that, y'all. I know I can. I will. Mark my words. Things have gotten serious, a lot more serious, right? It's different, y'all. It's different. I'm not okay with that mentality. All right. Because there's some more things on my heart that I want to put out there to y'all. So I'm gonna keep it moving here, but I'm just not okay with that mentality, y'all. I'm not okay. I'm also not okay. I am not okay with settling for a life that others would prefer I live versus the life I actually want to live. I am not okay with that, y'all. I am not. No part of my being is okay with that. I know, y'all. Man, it's so interesting because I often reflect and I look back and I see how I've been throughout the years and things that I've done, moves I've made, and it's just all just, they come together and it makes sense. Like, I see why I did that back then. I see what happened here. I see, like, just reflecting, right, y'all? And I'm telling you, for as long as I can remember, for as long as I can remember, I just was never really okay with just the settling. Never. I don't care. I did not care what the environment around me looked like. I had a vision in my mind and I want to do something about it. So I've done those things. I've done those things. Like, oh man, and there's so much more to come. So much more. I'm excited for the next, but I'm also appreciating the now. That's for somebody out there too. I know we get super excited for what's next. And I want you to look forward to what's next. But I want you to more importantly appreciate the now, because the now is what we have. Right now. That's what we have, y'all. That's what we have. So look, again, I'm not okay with settling for a life that others will prefer I live versus the life I actually want to live, right? On those recent episodes I told y'all about, my wife and I, some of the goals and things that we do and aspire to do and all these different things. And like, maybe some people wouldn't agree with that, but it doesn't matter, right? It's right? It's yours, right? Check that episode out. It's yours. Your vision, your dreams, your goals, your desires is yours, right? It is not a requirement for you to live the life that other people want you to live, because all your other family members may have lived a certain life or done a certain thing. Like, that don't mean you need to do it. We are individuals. Individuals. Now, oftentimes us as individuals, we come together as a collective, as part of the bigger plan, the greater plan. But ultimately, we are individuals who play our own part, and we do like the things, like we have our own lives. It's crazy, y'all. Even some Siamese twins, they have their own lives. It's so interesting to me. But it's like that's the reality. Your own life. Live the life you desire to live. It don't care. It doesn't matter. And I don't care what mom, pop, cousin, grandma, friends, whomever. I don't care what none of them say. I don't. So, y'all, again, I'm not okay with settling for life that others, you should just do this. You don't need all that. You don't need to do this. You don't need to do that. Maybe I do, right? God has an assignment for me in this life. Just because it's not your assignment and it doesn't look like what your assignment is, doesn't mean you need to cast that on me, right? Right? Going in, I'm gonna save that because I'm jumping into one of my other points that I'm not okay with, y'all. I want to let you know again, right? Something that I'm not okay, and I'm not okay with the everyone else is doing it mentality. I am not okay with it, y'all. I never have been. Like I feel like sometimes I would think of myself back in the day, and even things now depends on what we were talking about in the context and things of that sort. But I see myself as somewhat of a rebel, just going against the grain. I've always done things that go against the grain. Because why? I don't care what everyone else is doing. I don't. I care about more than anything else being in tune with my creator and living out my assignment, y'all. So I don't care what everyone else is doing or not doing. That's not, I'm not okay with that mentality. Everyone else is doing it. Everyone else is doing it. You should do. Shout out to everyone else for doing the things that everyone else is doing. I'm cool on that. Okay. I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay, y'all. Like, I want to get right into the next one because I kind of touched on it in the previous point that I'm not okay with, right? That life that others prefer. But look, y'all, I'm not okay. I am not okay with others casting their shadows on me. We're different people. I am not you. If you want to do things in your life a certain way, you do that, boo boo. But I'm not okay with you casting those things on me. Or if you don't have faith and believe in certain things and really believe in yourself and believe in just the abundance of this world that we live in, the abundance that God provides, that's on you, boo boo. But I'm not okay with you casting your shadows on me. I'm not. Right, y'all? It's so interesting, right? Like the way we I know people are I would say kind of trained and conditioned to be. And I remember when I made the transition, right? I made the transition out of the military into just full-time entrepreneurship and just living the life that I truly desire to live, right? So I remember when I made that transition and things were cool. I mean, of course, prepared, right? Talked about that in many episodes, prepared for this particular lifestyle and things of that sort before I even got out. But I remember it was so interesting. I'll say it like this. I'll keep it low key, right, for them and their sake, because I know they do it out of love, right? People do out of love. But it was months at the time. Months had gone by and I was officially out, and I'm not sure exactly how long it was in between, but I remember people asking, "Oh, so when you gonna get a real job?" Two people very close to me, right? They saw the things that I was doing. They know the things that I were doing in business and all these different things, but they was curious. They were just curious to know when I was gonna get a real job, right? When I was gonna go and have somebody else tell me what to do and do all the things that they want instead of building my dreams. Just go out and build their dreams. They was asking me, right? They didn't say those words, but that's what I heard. Because I prepared for this life. And God is consistently providing. When I made the transition, y'all, they love me so. And I love them so much. But they wanted to know when I was getting a real job. Because that's what they was doing. Like, oh, yeah, this thing is tough out here. Like, we're casting no shadows. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do that type thing. I'm not you. We're different. My assignment looks different than yours. I'm not okay with it, y'all. I'm not okay with them shadows being cast on me. Not others. I'm cool on that. I'm about the joyfulness, the brightness, the sunshine, right? Not the shadows, the rain, the doves, the Debbie Downers, and all these things. Nah. We're optimistic out in these streets with plans, right? With plans, with faith, with hope, with belief. We're out here being optimistic, not having those shadows, right? I live in a place that's very, very sunny. Very, very sunny. We're not casting shadows on any of this stuff, all right, y'all? I'm not okay with it. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not okay people casting their shadows on me. We're different. I understand you would do another route. You would do different. You would do something different. That's, look, power to you. God bless you and all that you do. But I'm gonna be over here doing my thing. Okay. All right. All right, y'all. Another thing I want to let you know, because it loops in, right? It loops in with, I am not okay. I am not okay with other human beings or entities, right? Okay, that part. I am not okay with other human beings or entities acting as if they have the power over my life or my fate. I'm not okay with it, y'all. I am not okay. I am not okay with that. Y'all, let me tell you, you may have known, if you've been here and listening to the episodes, you can understand some of this and some of the context. I've went in multiple and great detail with some of these things. But like, y'all, I want to let you know, very surface level, one of the reasons I decided to not stay in the military was this exact thing. I was not okay. This is me, right, y'all? This right, wrong, and different, however you want to feel about it. But personally, I'm not okay with it. So in this case, I was not okay with this entity acting like they have all the power over my life and my fate. Like, if you don't want to do that, then you need to move here. You got to do that. What if I'm not ready to move? What if I don't want to go do this particular assignment? Right? And truth be told, that was one of the reasons I wrapped things up when I did. Right? The military wanted me to go and do this particular assignment that was not in alignment with my dreams, goals, desires, particularly in a location that I was like, nah, I'm good on. Now, if we had worked on a location, that assignment, would have been probably a lot better, but definitely no. What I'm not going to do, I'm good. Deuces. I'm putting in my paperwork. Time to go. Doing a little much. This one's been working for me, this, that, but no. I knew, I mean, it was a time before I even got that assignment that I decided that wasn't going to be my life anymore, because again, I was in toxic work environments that I could do nothing about, except be me, right? I'll say it like this. I could only control what I can control, right? Go listen to that episode, Control the Controllables. Control your controllables. Like, listen, I did what I could in the environment that I was in. But there's no way in my life, I told myself, yo, this is it. Like, there is no way that I'm going to keep being plucked up and placed in environments that is life sucking, right? It's sucking the life out of me being in certain environments. And because my contract and my whatever says I need to be here, then this is where I am. No. No. I was done with it. Again, I made that decision before I even got the next assignment that the Air Force was looking to give me. But look, it wasn't for me anymore, right? It was a season for that. It was a season, and I'm so grateful, so grateful for that season in my life where it made sense. And I'm so proud that I didn't stay stuck in a place that I knew no longer wanted to be, just because other people said, oh, but you almost there, you might as well finish. It's not the life I want to live, so I'm not going to live that life. Right? Like, I'm going to be here, I'm going to do my job to the ultimate level. I'm not playing these games, right? Because my name is on this. However, I'm not staying here. This is temporary, boo-boo. Got to go. Right, y'all? Just yep. I'm gonna leave that there. I'm just saying, but I'm not okay with other human beings or entities acting. Okay, don't forget the acting part, as if they have the power over my life or my fate, because they do not. They do not. I have way more power over my life than any of them do. God has the ultimate power. But I know, like, no, I'm good. And speaking of that, no. like I said, I'm not okay with any of this stuff, y'all. I'm not. I'm sure there could be more of a list that I give you all, but these are just some of the things like really that just like hit me like, bro, I'm not okay with this. That really just hit home for me. And I'm like, yeah, I need to bring this to the podcast. I just wanted to be a little bit more vulnerable with you all, letting y'all know, just kind of inside my brain, right? I typically do that with different things and give y'all just my life in this podcast, because that's what's happening, just life experiences and practical ways and things that you can do about whatever the topic or episode is about that day. But I'm letting y'all know, y'all, I'm not okay. I'm not okay with any of this stuff. I'm not okay with it, y'all. I've always felt the need, and like, because I know it's important, and for you not to be silenced, right? Right? It's so interesting, right? This just popped in my spirit, so I'm just going to speak on it. But it's so interesting when we're growing up, and especially in my community growing up. I don't know about any other communities, but I hear it, and it's like, be quiet while grown folks are talking, or all these different things. It's just, there's certain things subtly that they're not even thinking about doing that's trying to silence you. No matter how many questions you have. Don't question me. Don't question, but I got questions. I'm not going to just be blindly doing the things. For me personally, for my brain to get certain things, I want to understand what we doing. I'm not just going to personally, like, I'm not following human beings blindly. I am not. I'm following God blindly. And truth be told, right? There's sometimes I'm like, God, that's what we doing? Do I need to do this right now? Come on. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm being vulnerable, extra vulnerable with you all today. But I'm not okay with this stuff. But this is what they do. They try to silence you, like just from childhood, growing up, not even thinking about that. And truth be told, I didn't think much about that. But here, I've noticed patterns, and this is how things form. This is how people, boundaries start getting all out of whack and stuff. Because it's like they continue to let people just do stuff, don't ask questions, and then just not like it, right? They have to feel some type of way about standing up for themselves, feeling good about it. I'm telling y'all, I've always been the type to typically like just stand up for myself. No matter what that looked like, y'all knew. I'm say that's another podcast episode. I've gotten in trouble for certain things, like in school, growing up, things of that sort, for standing up for myself. I have. But I'm always I'm just like, no, teacher, you're not about to talk to me crazy. I don't care that you're the teacher. But respectfully, you not. Right, y'all? I've got, man. Yeah, some of these things, I wasn't as mature about it as I am now. But I'm telling you, I've been always like, felt the need. And in addition to that, I've been standing up for other people. Right? Look, man, my life, God, thank you. I'm seeing these different examples as me as a youngster, right? And different things that I would do and things that I've said. And oh my goodness, it all comes down to I'm standing up for myself. And throughout the years, I've been standing up for myself and feeling real good about it. Because y'all, I keep telling you, you have the power. Some of you have given it away. And it's time to reclaim it, y'all. It's time to reclaim it. If you're someone who's about that life and you're ready to stand up for yourself and feel good about it, like that part, y'all. Because some people, I know, I've seen it, right? Some people, they'll stand up for themselves and immediately like regret doing it. Like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I can. No, stand up for yourself and feel good about it. You have the power. You have the power. You have the power. I want you to hear that clearly. You don't need to be okay with the stuff that's not in alignment with your morals, your values. It's okay. Right? I'm telling you, God, look, if you're ready, I'm telling, put this out there. If you're someone and you're ready to truly take that next step, stand up for yourself and feel good about it, then let's do that. Take some time out right now to click the link in the show notes to apply to work with me. Or I got you. Just text me. I can text you back. I got you. Text me the word apply to 210-801-9153. Text the word apply. 210-801-9153. I got you. Y'all, we on our phones. Good bit of the day. I know you got that. So just text that and we get things squared away. Right? You do not have to live and act like you're okay with certain things or just complain about the things that you're not okay with in secret, in the dark. Things can change for you right now. Right now. You don't need to wait years and months and even weeks to start changing things. They can change for you right now. But you must do something about it. No one in the world will take care of you like you take care of you. You know your inner feelings, your inner thoughts, the workings, right, of you, right? Right? You as a human being, you might not understand it all. Like some of these things we go through and have these certain feelings and all these things, we might not understand it all. But you know what's there. Right? Outside of God, people don't know. Right? God knows you. God knows what you're going through more. God knows us more than we know us. And I'm grateful for that. Because sometimes when I don't see the way forward, I don't need to see. I trust that God got me. Right? Oh man, y'all. Okay. I'm getting out of here. Because I'm not okay. I didn't even think this episode would go this long, truthfully. It's not long at all, but y'all get what I'm saying. It's just, but man, I'm just like, I'm not okay. And I'm not okay with standing by, watching people deal with this stuff, hurt from this stuff, feel pain from this stuff. I am not okay because I know there is a better way. And I'm just here to free some people up. That's it. That's what I'm here to do, to free some people up. Y'all, I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay with people just freely just giving away all their power that they don't even realize most times that they have. I'm not okay with it, y'all. This work is serious to me. I am not okay with it. I will not stand by and let it happen because you know what? Then I'm doing God a disservice. And I'm definitely not okay with that. Because I know the gifts that I have. I know the abilities that I have. I know the people I've helped and assist privately, some publicly, but most people privately. Like I know. And I know the difference it made in their lives. And I refuse to just hold on to this, just letting it be, just let it skate by and just let people hurt, suffer, do nothing about it. I made an episode, right? Stop suffering in silence. right? Go check that episode out if you haven't yet. It's time to stop suffering in silence. All right, I'm out of here. I'm out of here because I feel myself getting out. Whew. I'm a woosah. But I want y'all to stop suffering in silence. Truly, take some time today. Don't let this day pass without you just taking some time to apply. Like, just take the time to apply. We will go from there. But I need to know that you're serious about taking a next step, right? The next step, just the very next step, and doing that. And we can take the rest of the steps together. But I need some effort from you, right? So take the time to apply. We go from there. Take the time to apply. Again, the link for you to apply is in the show notes. However, I can text you. You got your phone right now. While you listening to this, take out the phone and text me. Text me the word apply to 210-801-9153. I got you. Let's go. Okay, I'm done, y'all. Y'all also take some time out today to follow us on Instagram at Boundaries and More Podcast. Again, that's on Instagram at Boundaries and More Podcast. Man, okay, y'all. I love it. I love it here. I love it here. I love it. Doesn't matter what goes on in life. Like, man, I know, like, what's important to me is to get these episodes to you all because God is so good. And it's, yeah, man. All right, I'm out, y'all. I want y'all to take some time out today to make sure you have an amazingly beautiful day. Enjoy the rest of your week and be back here next week for more Boundaries and More with Jas Abraham. Talk to y'all then.